Good morning. So, guys, let's start. Let's move ahead with the last question in risk analysis, right? Okay. So, you know that we are done with all the methods to be covered in risk analysis. Only one question is left. Let's go ahead with it. See, this is what we have done in the last lecture, right? That is yesterday only. That's so question number 10 we are done with. Few more people doing good morning. Good morning, Ovia, Rishabh, Lakshya. Kunal is like, good morning, sir. Okay. So, Mishra, good morning, dear. So, let's go to the next question, please. Very good morning, everyone. Very good morning. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead, guys. So, let's talk about question number 11. Okay. All set, guys? That's very most important now. Yeah. So, let's go through the question first, right? See, what's this the question? XY Limited has under its consideration a project with an initial investment of how much? 1 lakh. So we know that this is PVCO, correct, friends? 3 probable cash inflow scenarios with their probability of occurrence have been estimated. You know, students, I always tell you what happens as a student. That camera has an autofocus thing kind of, right? Like that, your eyes also have an autofocus thing kind of. You know, where your focus goes. See, your lenses focus on this. These numbers, some of these numbers. So what is to find? See, this is how the focus goes. Okay, and mine is a manual focus now. So manual focus first goes over here. Read what is there, right? Read the whole story. Don't see, this is how students, you realize that this is a fact. What a student thinks is, I just keep these numbers and finish it off. But in the process of you just picking those auto-focused things in the oval shape, right? You get finished, you perish. Read that first box carefully. Once read those conditions carefully, it clarifies few things in your mind. Okay? See what it says. XY Limited has under its consideration an initial investment of 1 lakh. 3 probable cash inflow scenarios are given with the probability of occurrence have been estimated as below. So, guys, these are 3 scenarios. Are you getting me? You remember yesterday one sum we have done on scenario analysis, right? Okay, fine. There are a few more things. Read. Okay. There is something called as reading the lines, and there is something called as reading in between the lines. Right? We have just read the lines. We have not read one line in between those 2 lines. That I will talk about it a little later. Annual cash inflows are given. The project life is 5 years. Desired rate of return is 20%. This much we easily understand that this has to act as what? KO. The estimated terminal values, guys. Terminal values, you understand? Salvage for the project assets under the three probability alternatives are 0, 20,000, 30,000. Okay. So you are required to find the probable NPV, the worst case NPV, the best case NPV, and state the probability of occurrence of the worst case if the cash flows are what? Perfectly positively correlated over time. Okay. Yes. Now, so the last question, sir, we will discuss on. Okay, fine. Suppose this has come in the exam and you have to solve. How would you proceed further? Uh, can you solve? I can give you 10 minutes for trial. Today, I don't mind giving you 10 minutes for trial. Because you know what, today we'll be starting with the last topic of this whole syllabus. So while I send you home today, no, I have to send you with some confidence. Yes, we can do this. Very important, you know, na? One of the important weapons is confidence. That if you think you can do it, then you can do it. Guys, strive hard, struggle hard, think that this is come in the exam. So if you're going to sit in front of us in the exam, we'll ask you. Not like that. Try. I know you can, you just have to see, I've already hinted you. It is scenario analysis. Just arrange those things and try. Give it a try. Try it in rough, no problem. Proper presentation I'll give you. Ready or doubt, Lakshmi? I'll talk about all these things at the end. Let everyone give it a try. I'm getting all variety of answers, frankly speaking. My chat box is full of variety. Oh, yeah. No problem. Over you have time. You can do it. Let me put it. Yeah, I turned it on. Now listen, all of you listen. See, first of all, see guys, I told you know, first of all, you have to read between the lines. Okay. Question has not told you. See, there have been doubts that life of the project is 5 years. Okay. And sir, we are given only for 3 years. Is it? Is this our interpretation of probability? No. See, this is the first thing that you should clarify yourself. Question, they have placed it very smartly and in a very subtle manner that this is the worst scenario, right? This is the most likely scenario. They're not written, but you need to understand, and this is the best scenario, right, people? They should have given table like this. Okay, this is the probability of annual cash flows. Understand? They did not write that part that this the first one is worst, the next one is most likely, and the last one is what the best. Because numbers know. How did I decide that? 20,000 is the lowest, 40,000 is the highest, 30,000 is the most likely then. Correct? People. Now, if that clicks you, after that solving this is very easy. Okay, what is the additional point is about the salvage, but that much you can manage after solving so many questions of capital budgeting. Okay, that much you can manage, right? Salvage has to come on the last date. Okay, so let's write about it. Few things are only between you and me. Means what? Don't write that in exam. Okay, that is only for us. Okay, what we need to understand over here is question gives 3 probable scenarios of cash inflow. The lowest is the worst and highest is the best. Therefore, the middle value 30,000 is what? is most likely. Thus, we are given three possibilities of what? Annual cash inflows. Right, people? After this, no, the sum is going to move like a butter. Simple, right? Now this becomes pretty easy. Okay. So write like this, the way you expected the question. Situation. Okay. Worst, most likely, and best. Okay. Annual cash inflow 20, 30, 40. Right? Probability 0.1, 0.7, 0.2. Then you know what to do. Product. Correct? This would be 2000. This would be 21,000. And this would be 8,000. This is one as usual. So right now 40. So 29 and 2, 31,000. Right, friends? This is about the annual cash inflows. And I'm going to repeat this. Okay. Situation. Worst. Most likely. Best. So, annual cash inflow. Then it is about salvage. In worst, it's going to be 0. Most likely, it's going to be 20,000. And in the best scenario, it is going to be 30,000. So, what about the probability? Not specifically given, but will the same probability continue? Obviously, yes, no? Say, obviously, yes, no? Same probability will continue. What Someshwar is saying, no? Huh. So, 0.1, 0.7, 0.2. But 0, 14,000, 6,000, right now. Array, my dear, why probability we can do with the present value factor of direct fifth year in fifth year also, then like that. See, that's what I told you. People, these are the three scenarios, right? What is your first question? Find the probable NPV. Rishabh, listen to me. What are we told? Find the probable NPV. So what values will you take? It will be the probability values that product values will take. Correct? For the first question, see, this is what will come in the last year. In the last year, see, that's why this paragraph that we have written, okay, question gives three probable scenario, guys. Rishabh, you are telling me to multiply directly by the present value factor of the last year, but then to which amount? There are three probable scenarios. Salvage can be 0, or salvage can be 20,000, or salvage can be 30,000. In the worst case, it will be 0. In the best case, it will be 30,000. In the most probability, that's what, no, weighted average, na? Got it, na dear? So see, if I have to talk about overall scenario, we have to take a weighted average first. Hope this clarifies, guys. Huh? So now with this set, I will answer the first question. Right? What is asked? The first question, probable and PV. Okay, now probable and they will be very simple. Okay. I write PVCI. Number one, annual cash inflow into present value annuity factor of KO. What is that? 20%. For how many years? 5 years. Correct? Now tell me, Bacha Party, how much annual cash inflow we estimated? 31,000. The probable value of everything. Am I clear with this now? Rishabh, you have to reply me. And obviously, every one of you, those who are I can see, understand this. Huh? Okay. Calculate 20% present value factor. 1 divided by 1.2. Is it 2.990 right now? We take it up to we take it up to 3 digits as usual. So we'll multiply this. We multiply this by 2.990. Okay. So 31,000 into 2.99 gives me 92,690. One minute. I did, sorry, my mistake. 1 divided by 1.2. 2.9906. So sorry. Let's take it 2.991. Just like change. I need a rounding of class. Yeah, 92,721. Now correct? 92,721. Thank you. Okay. One more cash inflow is possible. What is that? Present value of what? Salvage. Okay, friends. How we will get present value salvage? So that will be salvage into present value factor of KO, that is 20% of 5th year. Right? Okay. So now overall, what an average value of salvage we got, you tell me? We got it 20,000, the weighted average value. This will come over here, guys. Okay. And then we'll multiply it by 1 divided by 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Is it 0.402? Yeah. Thank you, Sri. So 20,000. 0.40. 8040. So this is going to be my total PVCI. 92,100,761. Okay. Let's want PVCO. PVCO is 1 lakh, right? Therefore, net present value 761. Guys, Is this absolutely clear to everyone? Okay. We are yet to done the remaining part, but I think people are writing. So very good, Sabri. Sabri, you got it online? After yesterday's carnage of 1 lakh into 1 lakh, you ordered the new calcium. Good, good. Essentials, guys, can't help. Okay, we will go with the remaining part of the question now. See, what says the question now? Find the worst case NPV. Okay, scenario analysis. Yes, scenario analysis. Worst case NPV. Okay, let's deal with it. If that is the second part of the question, right? If worst case happens, okay, then what will happen? You tell me. Then annual cash inflows would be 20,000. There is no question of multiplying any probability with it. Hello, listen. Question is telling you if worst case happens, means the probability 1. That only happens. Then your cash inflow, there is no question of applying any more probability of 0.1 and 0.7 and 0.3. When that itself is happening, the probability is 1. Means it is happening for sure. Understood? Then the annual cash inflow is going to be 20,000 and salvage is going to be nil. Correct? Therefore, worst case NPV. First in PVCI, I'll write annual cash inflows into present value annuity factor of KO of 5 years, right? So annual cash inflow, I'll take 20,000 into, what was that value? 2.991. 2.991. So 20,000 into 2.991 is giving me 59,820. Okay. Salvage is straight away nil. No need to write all that. Salvage is nil. So PVCI would be 59,820 less PVCO is 1 lakh. So you're going to suffer loss. NPV will be negative 40,180. Understood, people? How many of you got the same answer? Got the same answer. Good. Very good. Very good. Yes, Kunal, I got it. Thank you, friends. Thank you. Thank you for clarifying. Good. Yes, Somisha. Very good. Come on. Let's continue. So this is if worst case happens. Rounding off difference, a small amount is okay, dear. Don't worry. Then what next we are asked if the best case happens, right? So we have to write that also. If the best case happens. Okay. So if the best case happens, what will happen? Then write like this. Then annual cash inflows would be 40,000. Correct. And even we will have some salvage also. Then salvage will be 30,000. Okay. So let's write for PVCI. Annual cash inflows into present value annuity factor of KO 5 years. So annual cash inflows we will put 40,000 now into 2.991. 119640. Then we have to take now present value of salvage also, no? Correct, na? So that will be what? Salvage multiplied by present value factor of KO of a 5th year, guys. So salvage is 30,000 into what? 0.402 right now. 12,060. People are answering. Thank you. Darshan Jain. Shruti Venkatraman, your answer is slightly different. Ray. Shruti, check your answer, beta. This comes 131, 700, right? We see I. That's what we see. Oh, that is 1 lakh. So NPV would be 31. Those don't happen. Why you should not believe your eyes. Good that you are getting your answers correct. So see, probability of what is the probability of occurrence of worst case? 1. Positively worst event takes in year 1. It is bound to completely dependent on third year also is going to be worst for sure. So fifth, these all years are bound to be worst. When I say bound to be worse, means their probability is 1. It's very important. So now we've been asked that what is the probability of occurrence positively correlated. So it takes place in year 1, then it is bound to happen in all subsequent years. Therefore, happens is year 2, 3 probability would be 1. This is very important to understand. Second year it is going to be worse, third year it is going to be worst. Overall probability. Now let me take it to the next page. Therefore, overall probability. Let me write the year and the probability. Year 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Year 1 probability, how much should I write? 0.1. Correct? Okay. Let me write point. Let me write 0.1 over here. Now, guys, again a question to you. 1 each. Now see, this discussion is over, huh, guys. This discussion is over. Just a slight continuation of this, and I'll write the probability. A dependent or independent. People see what you want, I don't want. What is they push you to late standard? Want to do it again, Lakshya? No. Don't be so happy here. So the rule is state board. I'm talking about state. Right? Child has to will be promoted till late standard. Okay, fine. So that means once that passes over here, roughly 10% here, say 10%. Sometimes here it is 50. Sorry, any other example? No, this you think. Risk analysis. See what else can be a good example? And it's right. You are taking proper coaching. Risk is, see, they say that it is just like you it, na? Yes. You know that this your admit card downloaded and go directly to the exam, and then whatever you can write, you are writing. No, so you've analyzed and you are reducing it. Dear, risk is always there. Nobody will deny that. It would be a foolish statement to say that now the risk is zero. Sir, like, what is the event? What is the probability of you passing inter? It's 100%. And what we are doing, we are eliminating this. These questions to be discussed. XYZ. Okay, this is all about what? Sensitivity analysis. Budget for PVC. Oh, selling price per unit. Because will that result change if I change the thing? Most sensitive variable is annual. Whether you change it by 5%, 10%, we can take any percent. Let's say 10%. Okay, so ultimately percentage change will. Okay. Movement would be same. Hello? A favorable change 10%. So, but the percent NPV will also reduce. Fine, sir. We'll continue 10%. Variables for sensitivity analysis. Applications 5%. 5% everybody agrees. Risk adjusted discount. Risk free anyways. But the risk index is 1.8. It is in the normal project. RF into beta. The rate of discount for the first project 15%. Take a total of PVCI, compare it with PVCO. Huh? Can you solve this? Yes. Go ahead. Okay. Huh? Raw material storage period is holding period, debt collection period. Arik, man, come on. Pati, correct? If the company has net operating income of 450 and the overall capitalization rate is how much? Calculate the implied required rate of health. Little analytical. Okay. But we can easily solve this. We can easily solve, right? See, to tell you, big part of the question, What you are required to calculate WSEC. Take your time to analyze all this. Nothing more. You're not going to face any difficulty. You're not going to face any doing this. Right? It is simple or not. So we are prepared. Okay. So rupees 100 take those market value weights, apply and get WSEC and take away all this. Capital budgeting, guys, capital budgeting. Again, now what subtract tax, it becomes NP 80 and so on. This is station number 4. Everybody sure about it, right? What else you want, guys? NPV discounts and per decision table. Let's understand, students. I'm going to ask you to write this, no screenshotting. Okay, but first, let us understand all this. See, dividend decision, we all know what is dividend. Okay, it is an act of what? Distributing profit is called as what? Dividend. Is it a breaking news for us? No, sir. We know this already. Correct. Fine. Objective. This chapter will teach us to determine whether company should distribute profit as dividend, and if yes, then how much. Okay, because see, that is a big thing that investors are looking at. Capital appreciation, yes, that is also one thing. But the second thing as I keep looking at is the dividend that I'm going to earn. You know what? Latest yesterday or day before yesterday, BPCL. Hey, hello Lakshya, you have refineries next to your home, na? Huh? 58 rupees per share. 58 rupees per share dividend they have declared, guys. Oh my God. Wait, hold on, guys. Okay, students, bye. I'm stopping the recording. Thank you, Muthu Parameshwari. Thanks a lot. Thanks, Satan. I'm indebted to life.